everybody, it's me, Beefy, and welcome back to Club Penguin 101. Today I'm going to be answering the question, why are takeovers bad? This topic was suggested by 2004 Froggy. Since their introduction in 2012, Club Penguin has really embraced the takeover parties. There are quite a few of them each year, and are generally based on a new Disney or Pixar movie that was recently released. However, a lot of players don't like them. But before we get into that, let's go over what makes a party good. First of all, the party should have a good concept. It should be something that sounds exciting just from the name. Take for example the 2009 Adventure Party or the 2010 Mountain Expedition. The name by itself makes it sound like a fun party. Not only is the name important, but as I said a little bit ago, the concept. Both of those two parties were based on great concepts and ideas. The next important thing is the decorations. You first need to make sure that the biggest and most populous rooms are decorated. These rooms should also have the most decorations in them. After that, go through the lesser popular rooms. It's okay that not all of them are decorated, but still add in a few little decorations here and there. It may not seem like much, but it makes a huge difference. A good example of this would be any of the Halloween parties really. There were decorations everywhere, even if it was just a few little pumpkins in the room. It's also not a bad idea to add in a few interactive decorations. The most important thing of all though is the missions or tasks that we penguins do. This is super important as it keeps players' interest and makes them come back. If there's anything for a penguin to do, then there really isn't a reason to be at the party. An example of what not to do was at the Zootopia party. The biggest problem with it was that there was absolutely nothing for players to do. There weren't even that many decorations. So with all this in mind, why don't people like the takeovers? Well, believe it or not, the first takeover to happen was actually well received by penguins. But why is this? For one, there was a storyline. I didn't mention this before, but it's also a good element to have in a party. Not only that, but there were a bunch of new items and decorated rooms. The mission of this party was either to defend or defeat the evil Destructobot. Just the newness of it all is what I think made it such a big success. Now, there were two more sponsored parties in the year. There was the Make Your Mark Ultimate Jam and the Adventure Party Temple of Fruit. However, these were definitely not like the Marvel Superhero Takeover, and were more like your traditional Club Penguin party. However, as time went on, Club Penguin seemed to forget what made the Marvel Superhero Takeover good, as well as the party in general. They were making the storylines way too simplistic and dull. While there were new rooms and items, it just wasn't the same. We wanted to see the Club Penguin team's originality. We wanted them to come up with their own parties, not ideas that Disney or Pixar had made. The tasks that penguins had to do were also becoming way too basic. It just mostly consisted of finding 3 objects in a room each day. It was really easy and no fun. And, at least to me, if you've seen the movie that the takeover is based on, there really isn't a reason to go to the party. One of the other problems is when Club Penguin reuses the same theme. This has happened with the Marvel Superhero Takeovers, the Star Wars Takeovers, and more recently, the Frozen Takeovers. Now, you could say this about the holiday parties or the Halloween parties, but those have been a part of the game since the beginning and have the Club Penguin charm that we love, unlike the takeovers. And those are pretty much all the reasons why people generally don't like the takeovers. I'm hoping that Club Penguin will start listening to the community more and start making some truly memorable parties. Hello everybody, thank you so much for watching this episode of Club Penguin 101. If you enjoyed, then definitely be sure to leave a like, and if you didn't enjoy, then you could leave a dislike as well. I don't recommend that option, but it's always there for you. Definitely be sure also to check out the last episode in which I answered the question, were the old Club Penguin parties actually that good? Until next time, beef it up. Hey everybody, it's me, Oh, I just killed the penguin.